So now we're going to do a walk around on this used 2005 Excess Living Quarter with a custom interior. This walk around is going to be what I typically will give my customers. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. As you come in here, these lights will actually be for your porch light and for your grab handle. Moving on up, you're going to have day and night shade for your window here, which is kind of handy. Above will actually be your monitor system. That's going to be for your water pump. You have to have your water pump on to get water throughout your system. To test the levels of your battery and tanks, you have to take and hold this button, and you're going to see whether it's full, 2/3, 1/3, or empty. First one is battery. This is fresh water, which is empty. This trailer has been winterized. This is going to be our black tank, which is our toilet. And this is going to be our gray tank. Directly below that is the hot water heater switch. This one says LP gas. When you hit that, it's going to turn that red button on. The reason that is on is it's going to be trying to ignite that hot water heater. Again, this trailer is winterized. If you were to hit that and ignite that hot water heater, you'd be heating up an empty kettle. So really important to make sure whenever you're using your trailer for the first time come spring, get water in that hot water tank first before you ignite it. When that light turns off, she's lit and ready to go. Main entry lights, right here as you come in, will control up in the nose, your sconces, and mood lighting. Directly above that, you've got your stereo system. This is what you're going to see in most car units. You have your seek, and then of course, your volume. Overhead storage, which this trailer has a ton of. You've got day-night shades, which I really like that, no blinds to break. Got a lot of storage up in the nose of this trailer. This is equipped with safety kick-out windows in case of emergency, fire. You can actually pop the handle, kick those windows out, and exit the trailer immediately. You always want to exit if you hear smoke detector, if you have the carbon monoxide detector or the LP detector going off. Always leave the trailer. Don't think it's just a fault. Those items are put in here to protect you. Painting around to the other side there again, just more storage. You've got a really nice overhead pantry space here. You've got tin backsplash, full plug-in. You've got coax cable for satellite. Tons of countertop space. Dual sink. Pull-out faucet on this. Your hot water heater is actually going to be located below this drawer. So when you need to get back in here and turn the bypass off to let fresh water in come the spring, you'll know exactly where it's at. This is going to be nothing but storage below, very unique. Three burner cooktop on this particular trailer. This is going to work just off of propane. You do have to ignite it. You're going to turn it to light, have a lighter, click, click. It's going to ignite right up for you. If you haven't been using the trailer, if the trailer's been sitting and you're going to use your propane systems for the first time, I recommend you purge those air lines through this cooktop. It's the easiest way to do it, so that way you're not worrying about having to reset the fridge, reset the furnace. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward on that. Above, you've got stainless steel microwave. This is going to work and function just as a typical microwave in your house will. Overhead storage here. You've actually going to have furnace below. Now, this particular furnace, which will burn you out of here, I know I'm burning up right now. Sarah said she's fine, but you've actually got a remote to control this, which is really, really cool. You've got on-off button, turn her on, hit mode. As you can see, furnace, we're set at 88 degrees. You can choose your fan speed and your temperature setting. And then if you want to change it to your AC, you're going to turn it to cool. And then that furnace is going to continue running for approximately 60 seconds. Then we'll finally kick off because it's going to be letting itself cool. Then your AC unit will turn on. This trailer is equipped with a Norcold 6.0 fridge. To get this to turn on, you're actually going to take, here's your on-off button, hit on. Right now you see it from going from AU to AC. So that is affected by what mode you're on. LP, DC, AU. Whenever you pick AU, that means automatic. If you are plugged into Shoreline Power, it's automatically going to choose AC, which stands for alternating current. So it's choosing Shoreline automatically. If I were to take and unplug this trailer, it's automatically going to choose propane. So that way it can actually keep this fridge cold while you're going down the road. So you can choose your mode, AU for automatic. You can automatically choose alternating current. You can choose directly to use propane, or you can use DC if you're looking to use 12 volt. See this flash we have here and how dark the trailer got? So the batteries need charged right now. The reason it got low is because we're trying to run this fridge off of 12 volt power. You can see how much power it actually takes to run that off of. I personally prefer to run it off of propane or alternating current, so you've got full constant power. So keep that in mind. If you're dry camping, if you're thinking you're going to use those batteries for everything, remember your fridge takes a lot of power. So have this thing plugged in for a while first. Use 110 volt power, get it nice and cold. It's going to take about 48 hours, especially in the summer, to get this cool down to where you need to keep that food safe. So your breakers and fuses are going to be located directly underneath your fridge. You can see you've got breakers over here, fuses over here. You want to remember that if something does turn off within your trailer, the radio suddenly quits working, fridge shuts off, furnace shuts off, and you have powered everything else, you want to go ahead and try to figure out exactly what's going on. Come over here to the breakers, to the fuses. Make sure you're plugged into 30 amp power. Make sure you haven't flipped a breaker if you've been plugged into a 15 amp source and you've got too much draw. So always check this first. This is your LP detector. The main function for this is to alarm you if you have a propane leak within your trailer. That's what you're going to hear. If you hear that going off, make sure you exit your trailer. This runs off of 12 volt power. If your 12 volt batteries are actually going dead, then this is not going to allow any propane through your system. That's for your own protection. So if suddenly you can't get a furnace to go, you can't get a hot water heater to go, you know you've got propane, it's more than likely because you don't have any 12 volt batteries. Sliding pocket door that's lockable. Your commode is just a single flush, very simple. Push down, that's going to open that catch. Will also release water. You want to remember when you're using it for the first time to go ahead and keep this down. Let quite a bit of water go in there. You want a couple inches of water in there so that way whenever you are using this toilet for waste, it's going to spread out and you're not going to get a single mound. Vanity, quite simple. Make sure your water pump is on to get water through your systems here. Overhead vanity lights. Your light's going to be located just right here. Your GFI outlet, so if in case there's a surge, this is the button that you're going to hit. Got a great radius shower in this trailer. Remember, water pump needs to be on, hot water heater is ready and lit. Turn this on, you're ready to go. Remember, military showers, you want to be fast and furious in here. You got a 6-gallon hot water heater. This door has a magnetic catch, and ta-da!